Hi there, sign up Pisces. This is Kim here to give you next 3-day messages. Sorry I'm a little late with getting these out. I've been working on private readings, which you can get one if you need one. The information's in the description box below. And they are video readings like this, very similar to this. Yeah, we're just going to start out opening up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels for these messages. They're always for your most high. And I'm going to pull from the Cosmos Oracle. Let's get started, Spirit, and then we'll use... get started with the flash of light. A spark of light. Scintillation. Scintillation. A spark of light. Possibly a genius, an idea, something like Uranus energy. So it gives you hope. Let's see what the hope is about, or the spark of light is about. If it's I think it is an idea. Ace of Swords, an idea. Like the first thing I thought of was like the firefly energy. You know, brilliant idea coming through. A burst of energy too. All right, tell us more about this for Pisces. 9 of Swords and 9 of Cups. Wow. It's an ending. Have you had a flash that something's ending? 9s are about getting close to completion. Okay, the final 9s are like the final chapter, right? I have Hierophant here on the bottom too. So it could be talking about something that you have been committed to for a while. So, you know, having an ending here, it's a big deal. But you have to focus on your own happiness, right? There's something here about your happiness is at stake if something doesn't change, or if you don't change, it's like not resisting an ending here because of your happiness, because it's about your happiness. But we're worried about it. I mean, you see the look on this person. They're concerned. They're worried about what could possibly, you know, what's going to happen. Is there some things that I can't control, or are most of my thoughts just about worrying about what ifs instead? So then that's something that you can control. You have the Chariot here, beautiful. Means something is going to pick up speed, right? The momentum. It also means you're completely aware of these energies right here. 997 might be significant to you, but you're very aware of the energy around you at this time. And you're aware, I feel like, of what direction you want to be going in. So, I mean, you know, it is our wishes granted card. And on the whole, the Chariot is a victory card. So, you have good energy here. Tell me a bit more about the Chariot. I'm just going to mix some card decks together, closed. What is it we're choosing not to see? What do we not? And then I have a bond. It's about a bond, about a connection, about a relationship. Is there something that I haven't been opening my eyes to? Bond. Tell me a little bit more about our eyes being closed, or this is like when we're not being receptive. Maybe there's something, maybe there's a relationship that you've just closed off, you've decided to close off from, or you know, when you shut down emotionally with people way before anything physical stops getting, yeah. Oh, that's what's happened, because there's so much energy that's gone into something. Let me open this because I think the cat's getting upset. Sorry. Okay, it's open. I'm sorry. All right. The black body is an imbalance between giving and receiving. We're putting so much in. What we're getting out. Let me go to the black body energy here. Two different times for giving and receiving. Nothing is reflected though. Once it absorbs all light and energy. And an imbalance between giving and receiving. Okay, maybe you can elaborate more for Pisces on this black body energy of what am I getting out of something? What am I getting out of something? 10 of Wands. It's like you give, listen, I'm really picking up on a person who's given their whole heart, their whole heart, all of their actions, everything dedicated either to this person, this family, this job. It's a connection though, the connection. And I feel like there's a breaking point here. I feel like there's a, 10 of Wands, a completion, like no more. You can't keep investing here if you're about burned out, you know. Hi there. Hey. So you've been giving your heart, and tell me more. Tell me more. I definitely see family being here, you leading with your heart. When my cards come out sideways, I feel it's a transition. You're trying to think about what to do, but you're closed right now. It's like you're... Oh, that's her sister. No. It's okay. It's all right. So, the Hermit closed off. Like, I'm in my study. Don't bother me. I'm going to be thinking about things, and what I'm thinking about here is about how to take action. And I mean, for someone, it feels like you may be ending a relationship with more of a focus on you, 999, at this time, or you and family, you know what I mean? Could just be, oh yeah, Four of Pentacles too. See what I mean? Walled off, shut off, just don't want to listen to something anymore. Don't want to listen to something anymore. Don't want to hear something. It's like you're protecting your energy here. Tell me more about protecting their energy. I mean, because it seems like this is that's usually what's needed with the Hermit, is like this either isolation or solitude. It's on purpose. It's we're figuring something out. Another 7, 7, 7. 7 of Wands. What kind of action am I taking? And do I feel cornered? I feel cornered, like I'm in this situation. It's not an ego thing. I feel like I'm backed into this corner. I have to be in this position. But I feel backed into it. I feel backed into a corner. And maybe it's because there's children involved. I have this Empress energy. Maybe it's because there's family, there's children involved, there's something here, but there's something going on with a partnership that's off balance. Yeah, or friendship. 3 of Cups reverse. Someone is not a good influence for you. 3 of Cups reverse. Tell me about 3 of Cups reverse. The devil. See what I'm saying? Somebody is the devil, literally. Somebody is an influence here towards addictions or vices with the devil, or overly obsessive or controlling with you. Sometimes I see this card in a light, energy too. The only way I'm seeing that in a light energy is if the strategy or the plan is to focus on how you're not directing so much energy towards this group of people who ultimately seem kind of closed off anyway. Their energy seems closed off. You seem like the one who's giving a lot. You seem in a protective energy, like you're wanting to protect oneself or protect family. I mean, actually, okay, I'm just hopping around here. Tell me how the devil strategy planning here in its light form, tell me how it can help with a strategy here. Give yourself a break. See what doesn't wish to be seen. Allow yourself to see what doesn't wish to be seen. Okay, that's synchronous rotation. The eyes can be shut, you know, because not that we don't think something's either happening or that something's going on, but because something remains hidden, and I feel like it's a desire to have something hidden at this time. I'm not really sure. Like, I don't want to hear any of it, or I don't want to know. Like, I already know. Parsec is the pause before you get into a flow state, a new state of flow. So synchronous rotation is like the moon rotating, where there's always one side that's hidden. And it can be that like the person or people that you're dealing with always have a side of themselves that they are hiding from you. I mean, it can be talking about addictions or vices or something like that, something they try to hide from you. Or something that goes on behind your back. And Parsec is saying you need to take like a break from these people, or distance yourself from these people. You need a pause for a new flow. Activate the 999 portal, and you do have 999 in your reading, so I think that that's significant here. 999 says, if I can get to it. Okay, it's kind of like how we started off. An important chapter is coming to an end. There may be a relationship that's closing out. The bond is closing out, you know? An important chapter of my life is coming to an end, so I will let it go with love and put my energy towards the next chapter without being delayed. I hear the call and I go straight to work on the new purpose. Distance yourself. Distance yourself from those people. Transcendent. Transcendent. This is one of those situations where you're having to kind of check out, you know, where you're just to like either get through the day, or to you detach in some way. You transcend things, right? So transcendence is good. It's meaning that you transcend or make special even little things, but this is like a state of mind. I feel like this is a state of mind. It brings you some peace. It's what you find within, because there's so much shifting on the outside. I don't know if this is your like meditation, what you do, if you do transcendental meditation, but somehow you have figured out how I just, like, I'm seeing in my third eye, like, a person's soul leaving the body, like, out-of-body experience, like, how to have an out-of-body experience, you know, just, like, doing every regular day things. Like, somehow you figured out something kind of big here. So, spiritually, you're growing, you're evolving. It's all going to be relative. like where you're at and the people that are around you right now, it's going to be relative when you look back, because you're growing, you're evolving, and you're growing away from a connection or a bond. And maybe it's because of not having as much in common anymore. It's something like that. Another 9 of Wands in the reverse. Yep. And now the message is kind of like repeating. Oh, look at that. Another 9 of Cups. Guard your energy. 9s everywhere. Don't give energy to that, right? It'll get you exhausted. And the 9 of Wands reverse is someone who's saying, you know, no, I'm not standing here. Like, I'm not going to stand up for this and just keep getting hurt over and over. I'm taking away my energy here. I'm focusing on my own happiness. 9 of Cups. My own wishes granted. And distancing myself from things or people that are distractions or that can cause us to have, like, lack of focus for what it is that we want. Which at Solar Flares is saying, yeah, your focus is important at this time, or your direction of where you're putting your focus is really important at this time. Not only for like activations from solar flares, but just things going on with energy. And so it's like you're being supplied with energy here. So now the point of direction needs to be established so that your spirit team can help you go even further, right? Keep going. Okay. Of Akashic Records. Connect with the Akashic Records to uncover your eternal wisdom of your soul. Here lies the answer and the direction you seek. Soul archives, universal memory, blueprint unlocking. Nice. Shift in perspective. Viewing life from a higher perspective to discover hidden harmony and meaning. Spiritual elevation, expansive vision, and consciousness expansion. That's what I was feeling with this transcendent. It is a shift in perspective. You go from things being mundane and like little everyday things to making them very significant, very important, special. All with perspective. Deep healing. Allow yourself to heal. It is essential for your soul's growth, soul's healing, emotional release, and inner restoration. Mirror of the cosmos. The universe mirrors you. Look into its reflection to uncover your true essence. Inner reflection, self-awareness, and the soul's mirror. Let's see what's going on. With the Oracle of Genetic Gifts too. In regards to spiritual elevation, spirit, in regards to that, I have Tarot card reader, which it says healer, healer, teacher, guidance, and spiritual knowledge. So any way that you can provide that type of knowledge to others is confirmed here. You would be a good teacher or great, somebody to give a message. Light worker, awakened, healer, teacher, leader, truth seeker. Both of those say teacher on it. And portal keeper, 3D to 5D ascension fulfillment. What you're here from. Also confirmation for you if you have noticed like an uptick in your clairaudient abilities with clear hearing on the bottom with clairaudient. All right, so that's what I have for you, Pisces. I'm sending you love and light. Thank you all for joining me. Bye.